Plaintiff Alexis Beauvier says a year after she started dating the defendant, he became addicted to K2 and their relationship went downhill. Alexis claims she went to work and paid their bills while the defendant sat around all day, and she's suing him for unpaid loans. Defendant Mo Khan says he lives with Alexis, but he feels like a prisoner in his own home. Mo claims Alexis won't let him hang out with his friends, and he constantly has to call her to check in. Mo insists Alexis is suing him for more than he owes.
All right, and ma'am, you're suing your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend, I assume? All right.
It's shaky, sir.
It's gonna be over by the day when somebody wins or loses.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, start with you.
Okay, back in 2014, I met the defendant. Everything was great. Like, I had the time of my life. I thought he was the one. About a year later, he got addicted to K2, which everything from there just spiraled downhill. He was always angry. I never did nothing right.
Now, K2 you can buy at gas stations and all that?
I believe so then.
Well, you used to, I think, in Detroit for sure. They used to have a big deal about it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's for dope fiends who can't afford to be a real dope fiend. Because I think you get the little packages from the store or whatever. It costs like $5.
Yeah.
$5?
$10, $15.
Okay, how's the high? Pretty good high?
I was on probation at that time, so I wasn't able to.
Well, before that, when you were smoking Special K.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good high?
Fun. Yeah.
What type of high?
A good high.
Downer or upper?
It kind of puts you down. Yeah.
So you can't afford opioids, so you just take...
No, I could afford it, but at that time...
You don't use it, you're smart. All right, you're winning already. Go ahead, ma'am, and how was your relationship since then? Was he ripping you off? No, he was he was a poor man's drug addict, so he wasn't stealing.
He stayed at home all day, Your Honor. I mean, that was fine. If you want to stay at home, fine. But dude, there's plenty of things you can do around the house. If I'm doing everything, paying all the bills, because you're doing that, and it just caused a lot of problems. All we did was argue. Nothing was done. You know, I have to do everything myself. Like, next time I'm gonna hire some hunks to come cut my grass if he don't want to cut it, you
hunks?
Know? Yeah, you know.
You gonna make them wear shorts while they cutting the?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit with my
T-shirts and shorts, shorts at that.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. But I mean, like, if that's what it's gonna get to take his attention, to help me, maybe that's what I need to do. Like, I love him, I really do, but if I can't get the help I need, because I need it. I can't do it. I'm the man. I'm the woman. I'm everything. You name it, I'm there. You break your car down, I'm there to help. But when I'm asking for help, I need the help.
Plaintiff Alexis Beauvier is suing her boyfriend, who claims Alexis is controlling, and she makes him feel like a prisoner in his own home.
Now, do you ever get violent with you or anything? Because I understand
verbally,
that K2 stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when he would argue with me, like, I do blow things up. I mean, I am mean. My voice is bad. But...
What you on?
Myself.
What makes you lash out? You better get you some K2. At least you go down, right?
Right.
Calm you down.
No, Your Honor.
Or some weed. K2 sounds like it does the same as weed. You smoke it and you go down a little.
The K2
so why wouldn't you just smoke weed?
I couldn't.
Get you some good weed.
I wasn't
Go to California, get you some indigo.
I know.
Or some kush.
For real.
No matter how hard I try.
Smoking K2 and it do the same thing as weed.
Right. And it's bad. Yeah.
It's bad. I mean, it's just a crazy drug. I would never, you know, nobody do it. Like it.
But you're the one getting angry and lashing out.
But because he's mad at me.
Let me hear from you, sir, about your relationship with the plaintiff.
So when we met at Pizza Hut, she cooked me a good pizza. Everything was all right. I fell in love. You know?
Pizza Hut.
Yeah. That's where we met. You know.
Had the munchies. Go ahead.
Yeah. So in the beginning, everything was going good until I found out about her crazy and wild side, you know, like throwing stuff at me, waking me up with a loud noise, almost giving me a heart attack, you know. Sometimes I feel like I'm a prisoner over there because a lot of stuff I cannot able to do.
Why?
So suppose if I want to like go hang around with my friends, I'm not allowed. I have to call, check in.
I thought you meant helping around the house or helping in the relationship.
Oh, suppose like when she asks for help, she's like, go do it, you know, in a bad way when it
How do
makes-
you want her to ask you?
Like, hey.
How do you want her to ask you to cut the
do
grass?
it?
How do you want to ask you to cut the grass?
That's true too.
Should she even have to ask?
I shouldn't have to.
How often does she have to ask you things?
Every 15 days, 30 days.
That's it.
How many
You'll
days?
do something every 15 days.
No, I
but
do-
don't try
I
every
do
day now.
small
You're
stuff.
taking it too far every week.
Right.
You heard his time frame.
Yeah, that is
If
not
you try
true,
to
Your
catch
Honor.
him before 15 days, you can forget about it. He's gonna be
Your
on
Honor,
that
it's an
count.
everyday thing. Like I ask every day. Okay, I'll
How
do
much
it in
does
the
he
morning.
pay in rent?
He's supposed to pay me like $250 a month, Your Honor, but he doesn't. He hasn't paid since he fell off, and I'm struggling as it is. You know, he took a loan from me back in 2018.
And that's what you're suing for.
Yes, sir. And he said he would pay me back.
How much?
800.
Okay, but you're suing for 1,000 and
Yes, sir.
five.
And I have another one. He borrowed $205.
Okay, so first you had one, which was when?
May 2018, and he was
Okay.
supposed to pay me back by July of 2018.
And the other one?
And the other one was May 21st of this year for $205.
Sir, what happened?
So, Your Honor, I borrowed the money and everything, and I gave her about $200 back on that $800 loan. And the other $205, it was kind of like a gift when she gave it to me, you know?
Tell me how that occurred. What was the discussion? And what did you ask her for, if at all? Tell me what happened with the 205.
So pretty much I asked her if I can borrow, you know, I'll take care of it. And she was like, here you go, I got some extra money, no, don't worry about it. So I took it and now we're getting through all these arguments.
So you think it was a gift because she said, don't worry about it?
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
you did say borrow.
In the beginning, before it came to me as a gift, pretty much, you know?
And then what did you say?
Nothing, we're just going through arguments and
Okay, so it wasn't a gift because you just said thank you. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, you know, if
Wouldn't
I
you
wouldn't...
have? Why wouldn't you tell your woman thank you if your woman give you some money?
Oh, I always say thank you.
You say you argued afterwards, in fact.
A different day, yeah.
Your
I'm
Honor,
sorry.
I wouldn't even ask for the 205 back, but he doesn't help me.
Let's see, ma'am.
I
Tell
have
me
to pay-
about the other loan because this 205, he refers to it as a gift. You have any documents there, anything to reflect what you're saying today?
This was the 205 borrowed, and that's the $800 loan.
Plaintiff Alexis Beauvier is suing her boyfriend, who claims Alexis is controlling, and she makes him feel like a prisoner in his own home.
What about the $800?
On the $800, Your Honor, I paid her about $200 on that loan total.
You haven't paid her all of it?
I wasn't able to.
Did he pay you $200 on it?
No.
Which she took it towards food and stuff. So she thinks
All right.
that I
Your,
have-
Your
And
Honor, he
Does
told
this
me-
tell me anything? All this has is his name.
Mohammed Khan, I sent him the money
Why
through
is it?
Cash App.
Okay, that's what that is.
It's so it can
205.
directly go to the bank.
And
because
what you
banks aren't
say
open.
makes more sense. Under no circumstances do I believe your defense, and as such, $1,005 is your judgment. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So if our fight keeps going on, you know, and she keeps treating me like I'm nothing, we cannot able to keep it. If she changes her attitude and stop running her mouth, we'll be able to work it out.
Okay, my attitude would be great, but I got him that keeps saying he's gonna help, he's gonna change. When does a change happen? I need a man, not a child. I love you, but this is not working if we can't get this on the same level.